How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to be working on my 2006 Scion XB that's behind me right here. I'm going to be changing out the transmission fluid on my manual transmission. Really simple, easy thing to do. I wanted to share with all of you, but before I get into that, if you do me a huge favor, consider subscribing to the channel, hitting that like button, and following our socials in the links in the description below. Thank you so much to everybody that helped me on this journey to 1,000 subscribers. I will be doing the merch giveaway soon, and a new giveaway will be coming shortly. So thank you so much to everybody. So let's get into this. Using the land of working on cars and keeping maintenance on the cars, a lot of people tend to forget to do the transmission fluid, especially if you drive a manual. Now, it uses obviously gear oil, but especially on Toyotas, I know a lot of Scion owners that tend to not do it, and they probably go 100,000 miles at a time without doing it, which isn't really ideal. So I try to do it every 30,000 and use a good quality gear oil. So the fluid I'm using today is AMSOIL's 7590. This comes in these type of pouches, which makes filling and all that real easy. Usually when you go to the auto parts store, they come in these bottles where you have to use a pump and it's hard to get in certain angles. This is easy because you literally just shove the spout in the hole and you just squeeze the bag till all of it's out. Makes the process very, very simple. I highly recommend using these type of bags and pouches when you do you know, your differential or your transmission fluid. It goes up in areas that's hard to reach, so makes it real nice and easy. And as always, AMSOILs have been a huge supporter of M2 motoring for a very long time, so thank you so much. I actually went and bought this. I didn't get it for free. I bought this to use because I believe in their product, and I've always been using it for forever now. So yeah, but yeah, let's go ahead and take a look, open the hood and see what's going on and kind of do a quick visual check. So just to give you a little bit of context, this is my daily driver. I drive the living crap out of this. I go out of state, go on long trips with this all the time. Not a show car. If you see here, the car engine bay is absolutely filthy. Oh look, got a visitor. Yeah, it's typical everyday driver, pretty neglected. But the maintenance is always on point. I do need a power wash and clean this up, but and maybe not today, maybe another day when I have more time. So looking around, there's a lot of dust, dirt, everything, but I don't see any wet leaks or anything going around, so that's a good sign. So one of the things is this car just rolled past 180,000 miles. So I try to do this every 30. I bought this car at 145,000-ish miles. I did the gear oil swap at 150, so I'm at 180, so it's time to do it again. The previous owner probably didn't know he paid for maintenance. The previous shop filled it with ATF, which is automatic transmission fluid. Don't know why, but when Bundy helped me work on this, we originally let it pour out and we're like, this doesn't look right. It's ATF. Bundy figured out it was ATF. He's a fluids expert and he does do it for a living. So he's looking at it, touching it, he's like smelling, he's like, this doesn't smell like gear oil. What's going on? So he's sitting there thinking about it. He's like, oh wait, this is ATF. Why is it in here? No idea. But anyways, as always, I always do a quick visual inspection of everything, making sure everything's still okay. Everything looks fine. It's just super dirty. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and drive the car up on the race ramps and then get started. Sorry, I had to get some light in here because the glare outside, if you can see in the camera coming out from outside the garage, it's a lot brighter. So it's hard for the camera to pick up anything. But anyways, so you have two points here, right? Two main things. You need 24 open-in or close-in wrench, or you can use a socket. But the socket on the far side is going to be very difficult to do depending on the length of the socket. So I recommend using a open-in or close-in wrench to open it. But before you drain, that is the drain plug over there and the fill plugs right here. I do recommend loosening this just a little bit to see if it's stripped or not, because you don't want to drain and not be able to get this off. That would be mean bad times for you. The drain plug is right here, if you can see it. I'm trying not to shadow it. It's the bolt that's considerably larger than the other two, the one in the middle there. But yeah, let me go ahead and get this open and drain and kind of show you how it is. The recommended amount spec is 2 quarts. This is 2 quarts. Each bag is a quart. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill it. So with these bags, it's a little easier because you could just shove the nozzle in the hole and then squeeze away. Trying to get comfortable. Ooh. If you hear that, that's my phone. Apologize. Get a little more. And yes, that's the bag making the flatulent noises, not me. Like I tell everybody, if I make the noises, you definitely know it's me. Trying to get the rest of this out. Trying to be neat about this. Try to get everything out of the bag and be neat. Okay, that just feels like pretty much everything. Bag number 2. So what you want to pretty much do is let this fill up, and when you see it seeping out, that means it's full. Let it seep out a little bit, put the bolt back on. Oop, there you go, made a little bit of mess. Trying to get every little last drop of this out. Sure I get every little last bit of it. But yeah, you see how pretty easy that was? Just 224mm bolts and 2 quarts of transmission fluid for a manual transmission for my Scion XB. Real easy to do, it just takes a few minutes. Spend more time waiting for the fluid to drain than actually doing the rest of the work. But let me know in the comments what you think. Do you think it's easy? Do you think it's hard? What other videos you'd like to see? But yeah, that pretty much concludes this episode. Real simple, sweet, and easy. Until next time, you guys take care. Thanks so much for watching. Again, thank you so much to the people that have been subscribing. Really do appreciate it. Pretty cool milestone to hit. I know it's taken a while, but everything was done organically, no gaming the system. So yeah, but again, thanks again. See you on the next episode.